Hello, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, which has been quite inactive for a while right now because college is over. I don't have my content anymore because my friends were my content. So we are kind of not seeing each other every day, right? Every single day. So I don't really have anything to talk about. But even then, I guess I can't really just abandon the channel altogether. I think about making a video every single day because there is so much stuff that I want to talk about, right? Just like very casual, very insignificant things that I want to ramble about, but I just don't really have that patience anymore to sit and do something like that, like reading. So like my brain is overstimulated as so I can't. Yeah, it's not a bad place. It's not a good place for my psyche right now. So, but today, right now, this was an impulsive decision, just to record because I haven't recorded in such a long time. College is over. I am a degree graduate, which is it feels like nothing new. It doesn't feel like I have achieved anything because my course was absolutely useless. It was so useless, and I feel like I learned nothing except that my English improved. But that's not even because of my course. That was completely because of the friend group that I had. Right? We talked in English every single day, and that's the only reason my English improved. So did I have to take communicative English for that? No, I could have just taken any other useful degree and still have my English improved. So the only soft skill that I can say that I have right now is that I have good I have a good hold on my English language. Very existential crisis thought. That's like thinking about that have makes me have an existential crisis. But let's not think about that because of that. So after college, I'm now preparing for exams, more specifically CAT exam. So I'm taking a gap year, which I think is unnecessary for everybody because just take when you take a. I don't know why my for the longest time, even I was so concerned about taking a gap year because it's like, oh my god, I'm wasting an year of my life doing nothing, and it's like, no, it will only be an year of nothing if I do nothing, right? Having a gap, it's just this really brainwashed mindset that if you're not paying money and going somewhere, or if you're not paying money and then paying money to some institution, some academic institution, or if you're not working, then it's like a completely useless thing. There are so many free resources available, and you just need a phone and an internet, and I have both, and it's like I can change the world in this 1 year. I can't. No, I can't. Don't hold me to that. But yeah, I can learn so many new things that I definitely don't know because I'm kind of, as I said before, my 3 years of degree was completely useless. So I can do any of that. I can learn anything. So I'm just gonna do that for this 1 year, and I'm also gonna learn. And believe it or not, I've only started going for coaching classes like for like 2-3 weeks now, and I feel like I am more academically inclined right now than I was ever in those 3 years that I was doing my college degree. Do you see how crazy that is? Because when I tell you that I didn't study anything, I mean that literally. I would go there every single day to my college, and the teachers wouldn't even show up for half the day, half of the day's hours. Right? They wouldn't even show up. We would just sit there without any teachers, and I think like what do you even do to that? For like the initial few months, it was like, oh my god, there's no teacher, we don't have to study, and then we slowly started seeping into an existential crisis. It's like, why are there no teachers? What are we doing with our lives? What is my college degree? Why are we wasting 3 years of our life on a degree where the teachers don't even show up? And literally anybody could write my exams. Like I completely missed my semester 5 because of my NCC camps. I completely missed, as in the entirety of those 4 or 5 months I was just not actively present in class at all. Maybe I can the number of days that I've gone to college and attended class as in just sitting inside a class where there's no teacher, I could count that in my 2 hands. And it's like, even with that information, with that attendance, I could still go and write the semester 5 exams. And that sem, out of all the 5 sems, that was the sem where I got the highest of marks, and it was just like, it's just crazy, right? Because that's what I'm saying. Anybody, literally anybody, could go and write the exams. They don't even have to study anything, because the questions are general as fuck, except for the literature subjects, which we didn't have much in the last year. So except for that, all the journalism subjects are just so general. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for bad mouthing my course so much, but that's just the reality, man. Like, how do I can't just butter it up, present to you something that there is not. Present my course as something that it is not, which is useful. Okay? So it's like, that is my reality. I wasted 3 years of my life. But the good thing is, because I took a degree so useless, I could actually venture out and do many other things in college. Many other things, as in I could be a part of sports, I could be an active member of NCC. Like, the only reason I was able to even go for a national camp, and by going for a national camp, I mean like investing 3 to 4 months in, reaching the national camp, was because I could miss my classes in the third year too. Like, imagine missing so much classes in your third year, because your third year is supposed to be the most important, right? And I'm missing all of that. So the only reason I was able to do that is because of this course, and I think I'll be grateful for that always. Because I took this course, I was able to go for a national camp, and I was able to also participate in roll ball in sports, and we got the first prize, which is amazing. And believe it or not, I actually played. I'm not bragging. This is a very factual thing, and I think I'm allowed to ruminate on my happiness, in my achievements. But like the matches that we played for roll ball, I was a goalkeeper, and I played a very big role in, because we played 4 matches. Yeah, 4 matches. Wait, and I think we played 3 matches. 2 of the matches we won, and 1 of them was a tie. I actually don't remember how many matches we played, but yeah, 1 was a tie, and the rest we won. So yeah, it was amazing. That day was just beautiful. Right. So I don't know why I'm talking about my college days. It's over. But right now, for the 2025 as a year, I am taking a gap year, and I'm also on a diet, which has been the worst thing ever, because it's so fucking hard. Because I always thought that I was not a food person, right? I was not obsessed with food, and I used to feel so proud about that. But the thing is, I used to think that because I was a privileged asshole, and I was never on a restriction like this, right? And because of that, I thought, oh, I could stop. Because the thing is, when I went for my NCC camps as well, it was not always the greatest food that was available, right? But I still existed. I still survived, right? And I was not having like that much complaints about the food. So I was like, oh my god, I'm not a foodie, right? I can exist, I can survive no matter what it is. But right now, after starting this diet, it has only been like, I started it on 27th May, and it's just like, it's been like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and it has been the initial days of when I started the diet. I was so sad, I was so heartbroken that I couldn't eat chore, because I'm completely cutting out rice from my diet. Completely means I'm not gonna see rice for the next 3 months, and that actually hurt me, and I cried so much the first day. And that's when I realized I was such a bitch. I was such a bitch for food, because all this 20 years that I've lived on this earth, I've never been restricted on eating anything, right? I've just eaten whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, and because of that, I was under the impression that I could stop it. Like everybody who thinks about their own addiction, right? Like I can stop it whenever I want to. I think it was kind of like that situation, but it's not like that. So it was very, very, very hard to just stop eating these things that I've been eating my entire life. But right now it's getting a lot easier, because I'm like focusing my attention onto my studies, so that I don't really think about food anymore. Because when I start thinking about food, I start to get hungry, and then I'm not even talking about fast food. I'm not even talking about the fact that I have to forfeit fast food. It's just chore, it's just rice. I don't know. Being a Malayali, I guess being obsessed with rice is justified. But rice and sambar. I can eat sambar, but I can't eat potatoes, and we put potatoes in sambars, and then I like those potatoes in sambar. So I'm not really, yeah, we're not doing that. And then meen curry and fish fry, all of that. I can't eat any of that. I can eat meen curry, but then meen curry's main highlight is that I get to eat it with rice. So if I'm not being able to eat rice, then I don't think I should be eating meen curry, because that's the combination. So I'm just saying that it has been hard. I'm on a diet, so I do feel healthy because I'm eating healthy and I'm eating it on time. Yeah, and I'm on a diet. Well, because I do need to reduce my weight. At least like 10 kilos, I need to reduce my weight so that my BMI is in the healthy area. But then I also have another goal, which I'm only telling it to you if I reach to the end of it. Actually reach to the end stage where I'm, finalized in. But yeah, if I don't, I'm not saying it to you. But then it's really good for me to reduce my weight because I am kind of in the obese section, the obese range in the BMI index. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you for watching. I have to go get to class. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I will try to create more videos because I want to. I genuinely want to make more videos because it's just very therapeutic, to just sit and talk like this. It's not for views. It's not for external validation. I keep convincing myself. I keep trying to convince myself of that. But yeah, it's really not. It's just very satisfying. Who am I trying to convince? Why do I keep saying this in every single video? I feel like even it's getting repetitive even for me. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. Have a good day.